Hey guys, Holly here with Painted Dreams Art Studio, and we are continuing on with our brush series. I'm going to talk to you about the round brush today. I'm going to show you all the things it can do. All the things. All right, I'm going to angle you down and we're going to go for it. All right. Good deal. Okay, so all these pictures on this page I did with a round brush in different sizes, and there's several different sizes you can get. The first one we're going to use is a number 2. This is number 6. It's kind of a medium sized brush, a little bit bigger. And then there's the liner brush we're going to use today. All right. So let's start. Let's start with our palm tree. Let me show you how easy this is with this brush. I'm starting with a number 2 brush, and I'm just going to dip in my paint here. That's kind of dried out because I poured it on here a while ago, thinking I was going to get to this sooner. Okay, so I'm going to just make the little trunk. It doesn't really matter what color. This is just for the purpose of seeing that it's a palm tree. All right. All right, so I'm going to just I'm going to just start right here and just kind of make some little lines coming out. That one's kind of a thick line. I might have let my paint sit here too long. And like I said, always have enough paint on your brush, because that can be an issue if you do not. And we're just gonna do a few little lines like this. All right. So now all you have to do is just kind of make some little quick strokes down. Make sure you have enough paint. We're going to just stroke it down the branch and create our palm. And on palm trees, you know, you just start on one side, and then this one at the top, we may put a few leaves on the top part too. And you can use a thinner brush for this too. See how we're doing? We're just starting at the little line, the branch, and pulling down. All right, so on this one, I'm gonna start down here at this end and pull down. See how it just looks like a palm leaf already? So easy to do. And we're gonna pull towards this way for this one. Just angling it down. I'm gonna kind of keep your point. When I'm getting my paint, I just kind of twist it a little bit just to keep my point a little pointy at the end, because you don't want it to, there we go. You don't want it to get all spread out and wide, because otherwise it won't look like a skinny line. And if you want your lines a little bit skinnier, you can totally get a different size brush. We're just going to use this one for... Alright, so I'm going to just put a few like this on this side of this one, just because we're looking from a different angle on this one. There you go. Alright, you see how easy that was with this round brush? Alright, and so just like with the other, with the angle brush the other day, you can totally make grass with this brush too. We're just going to start our baseline and pull up. Make sure you have enough paint on your brush. Okay. And we're going to come just straight across and just pull up from your base. Make sure you have enough paint, because Lord knows it will not do its job without paint on it. You see how easy that is? If you want skinnier blades of grass, you can always get a smaller brush. I'll show you. We'll start the skinny one. I don't know how good this is. It doesn't hold enough brush, this little bitty brush that I have. Or enough paint. Okay. All right, so that's grass with a round brush. All right, and a palm tree with a round brush. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do a regular tree. All right. So I'm gonna keep this same, actually I'm gonna go up a size. I'm gonna go to this number 6, okay? Dry it off. All right, I'm getting a lot of paint on there. I'm gonna make my trunk. Okay, and you know, trees are V's, so we're just gonna make some V's here. And just build them out. And it doesn't really matter what they look like, it's just the, it's gonna help you figure out where you wanna put your leaves, because we're just gonna put some leaves right on top of these branches. You're not even gonna be able to see these branches. All right, so see all my V's coming out? Because trees are V's, man. All right. All right, so now this is fun. I'm gonna get some different paint because this is dried. Getting a little bit more paint to help us out here. All right, so I'm using this number 6 round, and I'm patting it. You see how I'm doing this? I'm just patting it in this paint here. And I'm using 2 different colors of green. All right, so I'm gonna just start at the outside and work my way around the tree a little bit, here and there. Okay, I'm just bouncing it on my canvas straight down, straight up and down, bouncing. See? And I'm just building out. See, it's already starting to look like a tree. And I'm just bouncing around. I don't want to stay in one place for too long because it'll start looking wacky. And I'm going to let some of my sky show through. But see how good that looks? It's already a tree. And you can use a darker color and kind of mix in with your light. And just bounce it all over. I'm going to do the little bit dark underneath because, you know, the shadow would be underneath. All right, so does that look like a tree to y'all? All right, okay, so now we're gonna do a little landscape looking background. We're gonna do some smaller trees in the background of this. I'm just gonna put some grass down here, little hills in the back. All right, so this is how you would do far away trees in the back. Just start small, okay? You're gonna do them the same way you did your leaves, and we're just gonna start building them up. But they're gonna look like trees, way in the back, like you're looking in the distance. Let's put a little lighter color at the top. And we'll do some over here. See how it just kind of gives it an illusion of some trees back in the back? We'll get some little taller ones here. And put some lighter color at the top. I'm just switching back and forth to dark and light. I'm not rinsing my brush in between. And we're just bouncing this round brush right on the canvas, okay? What you think? Does it look like trees in the background? And you play with it and work with it. Have more in one place than the other. But that's so simple. All right, so now we're gonna do fun stuff like flowers. All right, so the other thing you can make with this round brush, we're gonna stick with this kind of medium size round brush. It's a number 6 again. All right, so we're gonna make these types of flowers, these little long, that would go in the back of your bouquet that you're making. Let's see if this paint's not too dry. We're gonna try it. All right, so I'm just gonna mix up these colors. I'm just gonna get some blue and some dark purple. And before I start, let me give myself a little line to be my guide. Let my line be my guide. Okay, we'll do 2. All right, so we're gonna just take this purple, 2 purple colors, blue and purple, and we're just gonna start big at the bottom and just pounce kind of up that line. You want it to get skinnier at the top. I'm gonna dip in some white. My brush was too wet. Starting to look like a flower? I think so. And I'm just playing with my colors here to give it some depth. All right. Now I'm going to do this other one here. The bottoms are kind of mixed together here. And we're going to just pounce all the way up. Make a little triangle. I'll put a little dark. And these would be something you'd put, I mean, you can make them just these in a vase. That would be pretty. But I have several paintings that I've done that these are kind of in the background, sticking up in the back. And they look really good. All right, what y'all think? Those look good? Okay. Let's do some different ones. All right, so we're gonna do these rose-looking flowers, okay? And see how they turn out. All right, so we are going to use this same brush, I think. Maybe I'll get a different size. Let's get this kind of little bit smaller one. It's a number 2. All right, let's use this blue color. All right, so we're just gonna go around and create this flower with little parentheses. We're gonna go all the way around, just like this. And you can do it different ways, but I thought this was kind of a cool little way to make a flower. We're just using little parentheses and building out it from the inside outwards. And you could grab another color. We'll put some of this purple in there and just kind of mix in with it. I did not wash my brush. I'm just adding a little bit of another color. And I'm going into these white spaces. And I'm just using this round brush kind of making short strokes with the round brush. Do y'all ever wonder where your day goes? I was supposed to do this at like 10 o'clock this morning. And here it is almost, I don't even know what time it is. 1. All right, so what do y'all think about that little flower? Looks cool. Looks kind of cool. So you can do that. Let's give it a yellow center. So that's one type of, that's another type of flower. That's 2 flowers with the round brush. Okay, so another thing you could make with a round brush. All right, so you know in Starry Nights how they had the stars, the yellow around the stars, and it kind of shone in your sky? You can just take this round brush and make, it'll be on a dark blue background, and you just have your stars in your sky, and it makes it look like it's illuminating your sky. So those are little stars. Or you could have lightning bugs. That could be your little bug in the middle. But the Starry Night Sky, that's how it was made with a round brush. Little Van Gogh action over here. All right, so you could also do fireworks. Let's do some fireworks. All right, so you would just start in the middle and do your firework. That'd be easy. Let's put another color because fireworks have colors. Let's see how good that looks. We'll put some purple. So little fireworks in your night sky. And then the biggest thing that this lovely brush does that I love is you outline things with it. So, and you can make little swirls. My paint's drying, so my swirls aren't that pretty. Little swirly things. See how pretty that is? This brush, this one is a liner brush, so the brush part is a little longer than normal, so it makes a real pretty swirl. Okay, and you can outline things. Like I outline a lot of things. Flowers. But you could take this brush. I'm just watering this paint down, it's so thick. All right, so and outline your tree. But it makes pretty outlines. In outlines, sometimes things just need to be outlined. Sometimes they don't. I found with kids' art, everything looks better with an outline. Like if you're doing really little kids, but don't give them the black paint, Lord knows. All right, so you can outline things with this brush. And there's so many other things that it can do, but that's what we're going to talk about today. Just these things that I showed you already. But it's a neat little brush, and it'll just add so much to your painting. Just to make some swirls. I love swirling. All right, that's it. All right, so trees, palm trees, 2 different kinds of flowers, lightning bugs, fireworks, lots of things. All right, so y'all get your round brush out and practice with it on your mixed media pad, and we'll maybe do the flat brush next time. All right, guys, I'm out of here.